these resets, so I'm not too pressed about this. He was already replaced when people started using double super break with HMC and Fugue. Yeah, but that's only for specific team compositions, right? Like Rappa. Because you have Rappa, right? Because yeah, you have Rappa. So you would know. She's the one replaced with Rappa, but for Firefly, the main... Okay. Let's be real. Firefly is a very, very popular character. And she's probably the character that people care about the most in China when it comes to the break archetype. I don't think anyone cares about Rappa or Bootil as much as they care about Firefly. And those are probably going to be Firefly directed buffs. And if you somehow manage to, like, power creep Firefly, power creep Ruin Mei for Firefly, it's gonna be impressive. It's gonna be impressive to say the least. Yeah, that's all I say for now. And even if you do, I shouldn't say that. And if you do, that's the right way to word it. What is going to be the ceiling again? Right? Because if you have another, like let's say Hyper Break, whatever the heck, right? Hyper Break gimmick. If there's going to be a Hyper Break gimmick, and if it multiplies with Super Break, that's also another pile to the pigeonhole like equation, right? If it multiplies or if it interacts in any way, shape or form. So Stainless FF is fun. RM plus Fugue plus HMC. Yeah, I could see Stainless being good if you've got enough what is it? Dedication, pulls, Eidolon, stuff like that. I hope RM doesn't get replaced and it's HMC that gets replaced. Because from the patterns that I'm seeing, they love their keywords, right? Hoyoverse loves keywords. So having a keyword specifically for saving Firefly, I could see that happening. And I could also see them completely trashing HMC too, because that's makes a lot of sense, does it? Makes a lot of sense to me. Same, I don't even use Ruin Mei too much nowadays, yeah. Because they're free. They're losing nothing by power creeping them. So it's like, okay, cool. We can throw Super Break down the drain and we're just gonna do this entirely separate thing now. That's like, okay, sure. Whatever, man. Yeah, sure. Auto here. I realized that I also blundered here. I should have burned that 1 extra SP. So that 2 extra SP rather. So that I could just get through this like immediately. Oh well. RMC is still peaking Epoch. I feel like that's never going to go away. Because weakness break is going to be like mainstay of Epoch. It's never gonna go away. Yeah. Do I do that? Yeah. We have the extra SP from Sparkle, so we can afford to full burn our magic circuits here. Trace on type beat. I'm the bone of my sword. Whatever. Yeah. That's all my opinions on the archetypes so far. Fua, I think Fua's in an okay state. I think they're just screwed by the fact that they're single target and the AoE content is AoE. You know? And they're also going to be somewhat drowned out by the ridiculous HP bloat that this game is offering. But like, that's bound to happen. That's bound to happen because they love that kind of thing. So it's like inevitable, little bro, inevitable. What you gonna do about it? But I'd say they're currently the most like free. I wouldn't say free. They also got They also got another power injection through Cypher because she also has a little bit of Fu and true damage. What's a good Saber comp if I don't have Sunday? None. None. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm playing. Tingyun Pela. Tingyun Pela. Time to hit the Tingyun Pela, little bro. Okay, I'm kidding. Probably not Pela. You can probably run an action forwarder like Sparkle or Bronya, and it's probably going to be fine. It's not gonna be the best, but it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Like, it's okay to run it. It's not going to be good. It's never going to be good. But, like, what are you gonna do? Like, honestly, what are you gonna do? You don't have Sunday, that's your biz. You could also run RMC, but, like, I don't know. 1 HP hype moments and aura. 1 HP hype moments and aura. Thank goodness I have this Fushwen ult to get rid of you. Dump this dude. And that killed my archer trace on turn. Whatever. Push it forward. Auto you here. So Wolf's gonna ult next turn. So auto. We can do something. We can auto here. So Wolf's going to ult here. Yes. Thank you. We're gonna take 2 turns, which is fine. Okay, that's a bunch of debuffs stacked on you already. Let's push you forward. Okay. Okay. Now we unload. 1, 2. I'm the bone of my sword. I have no Sunday. You know, to give you like a real answer other than the very half-a answer. Let's take a look at. Let me remember. Let's go back into it. But yeah, you kind of have to get Sunday. He's kind of dedicated to her, so it's like you gotta pay the tax, man. You gotta pay the tax straight up. I should have pressed this a little earlier, but it's whatever. I don't think it matters anyway because we're gonna reach the zero here. Okay, push. Plus we can get 6. We can get 4 E's off here, so we're chilling. 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody's up. 4. I think Chibi also kind of synergizes with Saber because her ult comes back so quick. Yeah, she does. But I typically don't recommend it because, like, I already said it right beforehand. Obviously, there's synergy. And she can work, obviously. And if you have DDD and if you know what you're doing, she's probably better than Robin in some cases, right? But, like, for noobs, it's like, whatever, man. I could push here or I could go do 2 E's. Tribi is for my T-Herta team. That's also that's also a big thing, right? Because Tribi is a very powerful unit. Also here, I choose to kick instead of push Archer because I believe 2 E's are more important than 2 unbuffed E's are stronger than 1 buffed E. And with that, I think we're done with Pure Fiction, and let's just claim here. 1 hour stream. I also just